It's mid-March here in Michigan, and we just drove through a blizzard to get here. I know everybody down south is like, why do you choose to live there? Well, we get 6 months of really nice weather.
It's like you watched that YouTube video or something.
Yeah, I saw some schmo on YouTube who has videos about taking boats apart, putting them back together.
Are you guys Googling how to fix a boat? I know this one channel, but he uses 4 gallons of glue
On every boat.
when he puts a floor back on.
Hold that thought. Looks like this is a 2004. Fixed it. Not sure how I know this, but if you ever get gasoline straight in the eyeball, 20 minutes of lukewarm water rinse for that eyeball.
Oh, poor Tom. I wanted to say, well, that sounds like a Monday, babe.
Very unpleasant. This is a 2004 Tahoe, unique shape, actually Avalon Tahoe, same brand, but then also Manitou has a very similar nose cone to this too. This boat's about 22, 23 feet long. We're gonna do all new everything. Let's hop in, show you what it looks like on the inside so you have an idea of what we're starting with, and then you'll get to see what we do along the way to make this boat look brand new again. A little funky setup here with the double sun decks. So we're actually getting rid of one of these. One has a pop-up change room, toilet sort of thing. We're gonna do a custom canvas that hangs down behind the captain's chair on the new setup from the Bimini top. That way we get more seating inside the boat. It's like a 2 foot by 5 foot space. We can fit seats. The other really cool thing we're gonna do on the back of this boat is we are going to do a cantilevered swim area on that starboard side on the back. Could not have been comfortable to drive. It's a huge seat, and it doesn't, it used to recline. That could not have been, oh God, no, that's stuck. Oh. Or you'd have to be like this, and that's really uncomfortable. Anyhow. Corey's trying to play catch up. The forklift won the race, but she's right there. She's close second. Pontoons got acid washed, rinsed off really well. It's time to put the boat back on the bunk trailer. Let's do that right now. We got that boat back on the trailer, moved over just in time to get this boat on the trailer, our crank up, so we can get outside and winterize it. She thinks she's so funny. Like, I didn't see that coming. Huh. Couple big things that we're gonna do on this boat, and this is common. Tahoe and Avalon, same manufacturer. The back of the boat looks like this. We are going to add this structural 1/4 inch thick C channel to the very back, and I'm going to put a picture in right now that shows the gap from the straight edge. When the motor was on here, there's like a 1/2 inch gap of sag, so this is going to help beef it up a ton. I'm going to install this, and then this customer said, hey, if there's anything you've been wanting to do to a boat, add on, whatever, run it by me. I'm probably going to be okay with it. So what we're gonna do on this side, starboard, is where the stern entry and the ladder is gonna go. But what I'm gonna do is build a cantilevered deck space that goes out about 18 inches from this last cross member, so out about here for the swim ladder, for boarding space, modernize this boat a little bit. It's been something I've been wanting to do for a while, I get the chance to do it on this boat. So a little bit of welding, a little bit of fabrication, and a lot of making it unique. Floor's on. I suppose I should get some seats up. Seats are up on the boat. We gotta put them together yet, but let's see what it looks like with a couple railings. Now we're talking. Let's keep putting this boat together. This boat's a wrap. Let's walk through it real quick, just show you what's possible. Maybe you're gonna like some of the layout and a little different seating in this one than the typical lounger style. So let's take a peek. First thing you're gonna notice, that second Bimini, right? Don't see that a lot. This is the second time we've done that, and all we do is we take a second Bimini, literally, and we reverse it. Our seamstress cuts and stitches in a zipper to attach it to the main Bimini or the stern Bimini. This boat got all new deck trim, corner caps, LED lights for docking and for navigation. Beauty in that is you're not going to be replacing bulbs like the old style navigation lights. Go LED, spend the money one time. It's not even that expensive anymore. New beige railing package. Remember, this boat's about 22 or 23 feet long, 8 foot wide. We mentioned this in the boat show video and actually showed this boat when it was sitting in the shop, just a picture of it. This customer said, hey Tom, if there's something you've been wanting to do on a boat but you haven't done it yet, I'm game. And so we did an extension out. The deck used to end here. We added and welded in a bracket and supports tied down. This actually happened to be here. If these weren't here already for the swim ladder, we would have tied it to the back of the pontoon with some more bracing. But this gives all this extra space. Otherwise, keep in mind, the deck would have terminated here. The door would have had to move forward, and there still would have been the ladder coming way in. So now this gives a lot of space to flow all the way back on and off the boat to the swim ladder and access their little porta potty. This is something you may not have thought of, but we had a little cover made, put a strap and a stop back here, and that keeps their little onboard toilet in a space that's out of the way, it's safe, it's covered, good place for it. New decals on the hood, just to spruce things up. They were all sun faded out. Let's get in and show you what we did on the inside. Again, this is some different seating I think you're gonna like. All of the stuff you see on this boat, literally everything is available from pontoonstuff.com. The teak vinyl flooring, no more nasty carpet, the luxury seats, the bimini tops, the tables, the electrical, the lighting, all of it. Make sure you check out our link to get you a discount at pontoonstuff.com. You'll just enter our link. It'll automatically apply your discount code. Everyone's boat's different. This is the coolest part, I swear, about what we do and what Pontoon Stuff offers with their products, and starting with a fresh slate. This boat used to have like a 4-foot front deck. The goal with this boat was to maximize seating. So we eliminated that 4-foot deck. We put in bench seats as far as we could on both sides to maximize that seating. And yes, you're gonna wanna avoid everyone in the front of the boat every time and no one in the back, because we are gonna sink into those nose cones a little bit. But if you're conscious of that, you can have 5 or 6 people up here, 4 or 5 in the back, and the boat's gonna balance out really well. Rectangle table, this comes right out, becomes a flush mount. Luxury beige seats, beige helm. This is the large helm. Before we can turn anything on, we got to hit our battery switch. Come on back. Triangle table in the back. Something makes it easier to move around. So this has a battery switch for a 2 battery bank, which is in here. We have a house battery and a starting battery. I'm going to turn this onto both. And now we've got power. Oh, did you see what was in there? This is a pop-up changing room, snaps onto the rear bimini. Again, stuff, if you can sew or you got a friend who can sew, you can order canvas like that and you can make your boat as custom as you want to, just like we do here. So with power turned on, this boat, it got all the goodies. We got our horn, we've got our nav lights, docking lights, courtesy lights, so our blue LEDs. We have our outer lights, so these are gonna glow on the outside of the boat, the under deck lights. Our stereo switch is gonna power up both our stereo and our fish finder. And then this boat, you probably can't hear that, but that's triggering the live well. We'll show you that in just a second here. But everything's gonna power on for gauges. We do swap out, this is a option from Pontoon Stuff. We swap out the fuel gauge for their depth finder because we've already got the fish finder. If you wanted a fuel gauge, this is a Sierra Lido, L-I-D-O. You can order this gauge to match those other ones. And if you don't want to put it up here, you can put it here, you can put it by your control box. You can wire that in wherever you need to. Reclining helm chair, big comfy thing. We can recline it, we can slide it forward and back, depending who's driving. And I mentioned that live well. Let's take a peek. So we've got our live well that fits in the 28-inch seat base, and this just slides in. That's our drain tube. As water fills, it's going to flow into that, keeps that water fresh in there for the fish you're trying to keep alive. Or that can become a cooler for you. We put these in a lot of cases with a drain plug, no actual live well pump. Throw your drinks in there, food, throw ice in it. As the ice melts, it drains out. Makes a great little compartment for fish and for your goodies. Again, there's something for everybody. You know, this has the rear lounger, but in the front, we didn't do the lean backs. We just wanted as much butt space as possible. More people to sit down. That's it. Thank you for walking through this finished one and following us along for another project. We will see you on the next video.